Good morning, good Friday morning. Going to pray a Friday prayer with you in just a moment, so stay with me for a second as we're kind of wrapping up talking about Abraham and this idea of following the Lord. Genesis chapter 12, there's a lot of trouble going on in the early chapters of Genesis, right? The fall of mankind and the floods going on, and Nimrod built a tower, confusion of language, all this going on, and God begins to call Abraham. What a story. Preached a message on it a few weeks ago. What a story. What are the keys to following the Lord in a culture that's very anti-God, very pushback on God? How do we follow? Well, obey the Lord. Obey the Scriptures. Obey the Word, the Spirit of God in our life. This is what Abraham did. Number two, walk by faith. He left where he was. He had to leave some things to find some things. Come on, maybe there's some things in your life you need to leave behind so you can reach forward into what God has for you. The third thing was knowing God's will for your life, which we made this point, that the key to that is recognizing God's presence, God's authority, God's anointing, that we recognize that and that we embrace that. And when we do, God says, I will bless you. And this verse 4 says, so Abraham went, and as the Lord told him, and the Lord was with him. Lot went with him, and he was about 75 years old when he started on this journey. Here's my point. It's never too old. You're never too old to start following God. You're never too old. So I pray for you this morning that God's will and purpose and plan would come to manifestation and fruition in your life. Amen.